Hi guys, Michael here with your Everyday Gadgets, where we review toys and tools that you use. And today we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started reviewing the VITCHELO Ultra Bright Headlamp. I just got this in the mail about a week ago, and I must say that I am pretty happy with it. The first thing I wanted to point out that as soon as I got it, my son, who's about 1.5 years, he grabbed it, walked around the house, and then threw it in the dog's bowl of water. And I was pretty impressed when I pulled it out and it turned right on. There was no problems. The only thing that I had to wait for was the band to dry a little bit because it is elastic. But other than that, it was waterproof and I haven't had any problems since. Another thing that I like to point out that I really like about it is on a lot of headlamps, when you get them, it'll have a band that goes from the light to the back to kind of keep it in place. But this band, it doesn't have that. It can go on, and my wife says that it doesn't mess up my hair. So if that's a selling point for you, then this is the headlamp. Now, when I first saw it, I was a little hesitant because of how small it is. As you can see, I have an SD card here in my hand, and I put it right up next to it. So if you can see here, it's about the size of an SD card. And when I first got it, my first thought was, this is kind of a small light. I don't think it's going to be very bright. But there are several settings on it. We're going to go ahead, and the button is right here on the top, so it's pretty easy to find the button. So the first one, it's kind of bright. Now when you're in a lit room kind of like I am right now, it's not that bright. But you can push it one more time, kind of showing at the camera. And you can see that it gets fairly bright, and when you're outside and it's dark, or you're in a garage, or working underneath something, it's going to give you the light that you need. Now if you push it one more time, it's going to go into a blinking, which comes in handy if you're outside and you want to make sure that somebody can find you. Now push it one more time, and then we're going to get a red light, which is nice for those of you that don't know. The red will not affect your eyes when you're outside, so your eyes can look at what you're looking at and look away, and they'll still be adjusted to being out in the dark. You push it one more time, and it's going to be blinking. And we'll go ahead and turn it off. Now, I've been pretty impressed with it, and there's only one thing that is kind of I don't really care for. On the back, you twist it out off the battery cover, and it uses what I like to call a watch battery. It's about the size of a nickel, but it's the fact that most people don't just have these laying around, so if you need to replace your batteries, you're going to have to go to the store and buy these specifically for your headlamp. But all in all, it's a pretty good light, and I'm pretty impressed with it. It's bright and it's durable. I've dropped it a couple times. Like I said, it's been in the water, but it still works perfectly fine. And the last feature that I do want to point out is, so it comes on the headband, but there's a clip on the back that pulls away. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little clip, so you can clip it on your pocket, on the bill of your hat, on your shirt. So if you don't want to wear it on your head, you can clip it somewhere else. But like I said, this is a pretty good product, and I would recommend that you go out and buy it. And you can see below, I included the link of where you can buy it on Amazon.